For almost 50 years, Don Ritchie sat by his window in Sydney, Australia, with a front row seat to the Pacific Ocean. What kept him there wasn't just a love for the sea, the sound of the crashing waves, or the sight of seagulls shitting all over his porch. Since 1964, Don Ritchie sat by his window, playing a real-life superhero. His house sat right across the street from a rocky ocean cliff known as the Gap. And the Gap has long acted as a magnet to those who have lost all hope. Don Ritchie, with his simple and caring demeanor, said, "I couldn't just sit back and watch them, so I would go out and help them." He used this simple and caring demeanor with a simple and caring offer to approach people in their darkest moment. On the brink of ending their life, Don Ritchie asked them, "Is there something I can do to help you?" And then Don Ritchie would invite them back to his home for a cup of tea and a chat. Don Ritchie became known as the Angel of the Gap, saving hundreds of people from suicide. As it stands today, men make up 80% of suicides. Men have been conditioned to not reach out and talk about life's challenges out of fear of ridicule for a lack of toughness or fear of feeling like a burden to others. So we can be the proactive ones and engage other men in simple conversation. The nonprofit Are You OK focuses on suicide prevention by encouraging people to invest more time in personal relationships. They devised a simple way for us to do that called the ALEC method. A, ask a guy how they're doing, especially if they seem out of sorts. Ask them something like, "You haven't seemed yourself lately. You feeling okay?" L, listen to him with your full attention. You don't have to diagnose problems or offer solutions, but you can follow up with something like, "That can't be easy. How long have you felt this way?" E, encourage action. A hike, a bite to eat, and you can always ask something like, "What are some of your go-to activities that have made you feel good in the past?" And C, check in. Get together in person, or at the very least, give him a call and see how he's doing. We've all been affected by suicide in one form or another, either directly or indirectly, either as a close loved one or a distant acquaintance. And while we all can't live oceanside in Australia, we can all take time to extend a simple and caring conversation. We can all take time to be a little bit more like Don Ritchie. Deuce her out. And none of us are alone. If you or someone you know is in need of support, call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988.